What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode. Oh yeah, guys. Last episode, we made ourselves a crystal matrix ingot. We made 9 of them, in fact. And we automated the ability to make Rune of the Summer, and that'll also allow us to automate other future Botania runes should we need them. But yeah, we made 9 of these, and we needed to convert this into a block, animate it, and then capture it and spawn it in so we can get a whole bunch of crystal matrix ingot blocks without having to make this thing over and over and over again ourselves. So I think the very first thing that we're going to do, let's grab a barrel. We will, oh, I thought I had, right here. I was looking at this. Yeah, we have extra item barrels here that have infinite capacity and they are ready to go. I think I even have them locked. So like once you put an item in there, you can take the item out, but it'll retain what that item is. So yeah, now that we have this, we can go ahead and throw this downstairs on our mob area, on our item sorting area here, our barrel collection, whatever. Throw that right here. So now we have a spot available for crystal matrix. Aha. So we need to animate this, capture it, and start spawning that in and then collecting extra of those blocks. And then we can start using those ingots for other such things. So probably the first thing we want to do, let's grab a mob imprisonment tool. One of those guys. And then we're also going to need to get ourselves a new, was it a mob spawner, I think is what it's called. No, it's not called that. Mob duplicator. This guy. So yeah, we need another one of these. Man, this is kind of an annoying recipe to make, isn't it? I wonder, you know, somebody told me in the comments that you can animate tile entities. I thought you could not. I wonder, can you animate the mob duplicator? We already have, well, do I have one in here? Mob dupe? No. We have one downstairs that we were duping before. Let's take a look at this. I am curious if we can duplicate the mob duplicator and not have to go through that recipe again. That would be fantastic. Again, I don't want to warp myself into that portal. Actually, you know what? Let's make this super safe so I don't accidentally myself. Let's just grab this dislocator out of there, and then we'll make sure the magnet is activated. Once again, we don't have a thing in here. I'm just going to grab this. Okay. So we have a mob duplicator on us. I am curious. I am very, very curious if we can animate that and then spawn the duplicator in so we don't have to worry about making more of those. So let's try it. I'm not sure if this is going to work. Yeah, it doesn't have anything else in it. So we need the wand of animation, which is in here somewhere right here. Found it. And if I right click it, shift right click, what if I put this in my offhand and I get really far away using my sword? Right click it, shift right click. Nope, doesn't look like we can do anything with that. That's too bad. I was really hoping we'd be able to bypass making more of these things, but it doesn't look like it. Oh no. All right, so we need to get all this stuff together, make another mob duplicator. I'm gonna do that, put it downstairs, and then we'll be right back. All right, so I figure if I'm gonna make one of the mob duplicators, I might as well try and make like 16 of them so we don't have to do this for a while, if ever again. And we are running low on Magna Crawler eyes. So we're here in the Urbis. I was looking for the pyramid and it appears to be right here. It's been a minute since we were last here. But yeah, we need to come over here so we can find some of the Magna Crawlers. Can I, there we go. Yeah, we need to find the Magna Crawlers, which can come from a spawner. That's an antlion spawner. That's not the one we're looking for. I think the ones that we're looking for are in the ceiling. But yeah, now that we have looting 50, we'll only have to kill a few of these things, and we will have plenty for quite some time. What is this over here? There's a chest I'm seeing. And this thing, what did that give me? Golden axe, honey sandwich. That sounds delicious. Wasp dagger. Whoa, guy. Careful. Okay, so the thing that just made that sound, not the antlion, the other high-pitched sound, that's what we're looking for. Furious. What did I just see right there? I thought I saw, I don't know what that was. Anyway, so golden stuff. Interesting. I don't think any of that is really good. So let's see if we can find these guys. Yeah, we can hear the high-pitched sounds of them. That's a fire ant. That's not what we're looking for. There we go. Magma Crawler. Hi. So we got one Magma Crawler eye. That's not very good. Well, there is a spawner here. I might be able to just capture one in the mob imprisonment tool and then spawn it in. We could also do that, I guess. But I was hoping I would just... Oh, man, they're only dropping one at a time, even with looting 50. Dang. So we might have to spawn them in. Okay, well, I'm going to camp this for a little bit, see if I can get a bunch of these. If not, then I will bring them back to the base, and we'll just use our mob duplicator. Alright, well, I wasn't having good luck trying to get more than one at a time. I feel like it's only spawning, or they only drop one eye every time you kill one. I did get a Magna Crawler soul, so that's pretty cool. Eventually, when we get into Draconic Evolution later, we can spawn them in using a Draconic Evolution spawner. But for right now, we're just going to use this mob duplicator. So in here, we can put in this mob imprisonment tool that has the Magna Crawler in it. But I guess before we do that, I probably want to put the dislocator back in here. So let's do that as well. Dislocator, and there we go. Portal made. All right, so Magna Crawler. All right, so those are all going to get warped in there, and they're all going to get killed. My thing's deactivated. Now, we don't have a spot for those eyes, so those are just going to end up in this chest here. But yeah, that's a little bit more efficient than the way I was doing this before, I would say. Maybe we could put a barrel here. That might be something that I do. Okay, well, I'm going to collect a bunch of those, and then we'll continue on, guys. Alright, guys, so I ended up making 16 more mob duplicators. I don't think we need this many, but I figured I don't want to have to make these again. They're kind of annoying to make. So really, the only thing we should have to do is just place these down. It'll automatically fill up full of essence. Then we have to put in, what is this? The energy, and then the speed, and then a range add-on. So that should get us where we need to be. Yep, that fills up the entire area just fine. So that one's good to go. And this one's set to always active. We want that active. How did I have the other one set up down here? This one is set to always active as well. So that is incorrect. We want this probably active on a redstone signal. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll add in a redstone line so we can turn these on and off. I think that'll be what we want to do. So yeah, I just need to add in a bunch more of these and keep putting these guys in here. And then we should be pretty much good to go. And then, yeah, we're going to want exact copy on these. Also, disable exact and disable exact. Aha. So I was noticing, yeah, our essence is getting quite low now. And every time I add one of those, it's going to take away 8 more buckets. So we're going to have to figure this out. So that's probably going to be our next task. All right, so we got a bunch of these mob duplicators in place, and the top one doesn't have any essence because we ran out, and one of these down here, yeah, this is the last of the essence that we have, so we definitely need to convert more XP into essence, so that's what we're about to do. I did also go ahead and add in a redstone line here so we can turn all of them on and off with this lever right here, so that'll be pretty nice. So I brought a fluid dictionary converter down here. I think this is how we got our essence originally, is by converting XP into essence. So I was looking, we have an input and an output, and we can click on this and say we want only one side to output and only one side to input. So if you look at this block and you press shift, it'll tell you which side you're looking at. So this is side left. This is, I think, on the north side or pointing north. I don't know how that works. But anyway, output left, that's what we care about. So we only want to output to the left side. And then this is going to be right side, so that'll be our input. So input, we want everything off except for the right. So we're going to input fluid from this face, and we're going to output it over here, and that's going to go into our drum. Okay, so now that we have that set up, we need to get XP over here. So I was looking, and we can make a fluid storage bus. That requires us to have a fluid storage interface. So let's bookmark that. Bookmark, oop, not that one, this one. Bookmark this guy, and to make that we are going to need all of this stuff. So annihilation core and formation core. So if we come in here, that, so we're missing the annihilation core. So we can make one of those. I should probably EMC that and just queue up a whole, or I guess stock a whole bunch of those, but you know, it crafts up quickly enough, I guess. So there's that. So that's parts done. So we need the fluid storage bus. So we do this. And we need pistons, one of each kind. So there's a sticky and a regular. Awesome. So there is our fluid storage bus. Okay, so we have the way to get the fluid into the system, or at least see it. At least see it in the system. So now that we have that, we need a fluid export, which it doesn't look like we have. Fluid export. All right, so we are missing another formation core, and then a piston. So piston and formation core. Again, it's a pretty quick craft. I think I have a bunch of, yeah, it says we have those available. So I have a bunch of like the processors, which normally would take the longest, already in stock. So easy enough. Cool. So there's, whoop, what do I do with the bucket? Hello? Okay, it's right there. So there is this guy. Okay, so now we are going to need another bucket because we have to set the filters for what we're importing and exporting. So we'll grab a bucket of XP, and that is going to go right into this thing. So we'll set it here. And then on the input, I think we can just click this like so. And that'll say what we're doing. So let's see, we want liquid XP, right? And we're going to convert it into, not essence of knowledge, essence. We want this. Okay, so we have the wrong stuff in here. I guess I can probably just bucket that out. Will allow me to bucket that out. How do I get that out? Can I click it here? Okay, so we have that. That's not what we wanted. So this is set up. We're putting in XP. We are taking out essence. So now all we got to do is hook up the applied energistics. All right, so that's pretty simple. We'll put the storage bus right on this guy. So that will be able to see all of the XP. How much is that? That's 162,000, almost 163,000 buckets of XP. That's quite a lot, quite a lot. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run the applied energistics cabling over here, and I did make some more changes to our applied energistics system. I finally brought down our P2P line, put a smart cable here, put a P2P bus. We are running all of this stuff directly off our P2P line, which we try and keep separated. And then also up here, I added in a whole bunch more P2P channels. I don't think it's really necessary, but the one that's like right above the cable that goes down is where we're pulling our P2P channels from off this guy. Anyway, I'm going to continue on with this, get the rest of this applied energistics stuff hooked up, and then we'll be right back. All right, so with this one cable connection here, our XP should be available on the system after applied energistics recognizes that. And then we just have another line running over here that's going to be exporting that over into this. So as soon as the system sees all that stuff, we should get some of the XP, I guess the liquid XP over here. So it says we have 20 millibuckets, there's 40. Okay, so this is going exceptionally slow. Acceleration cards, please. I only got 3 of them, but that's fine for now. And yeah, that's pumping in a little bit faster. Okay, so we're definitely keeping up now. So now that we have that, we can go ahead and turn this on, which will extract that essence out into the drum, which is going to fill up the rest of these guys eventually. And then we'll have some extra storage backed up over here. How are we doing? Okay, so I need glowstone. Need a piece of glowstone right here to pump that out so much faster. So now we're going as fast as this fluid dictionary converter wants to go. And yeah, now we are, looks like all of our things are full and we're getting a stockpile of essence. So this is great. So we can put a redstone card in here if we wanted to, so we can turn this on and off with a lever, or we can, you know, press this button or whatever. I don't think we want to convert all of our liquid XP into essence. I'm not really sure if we need that many levels or not. But as another thing, if we look here, we have 9.2 million solidified experience, and those are EMC-able. So, I mean, as long as we get a way that we could use the solidified experience and collect the XP orbs and convert it back into liquid XP, I mean, we essentially have infinite XP, right? So maybe it's not a big deal. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and keep my eye on this here and make sure we don't run out of stuff and everything fills up just fine, and then we'll move on. All right, guys, so a little time has passed, and now my night vision is flickering. Let's eat another carrot. A little bit of time has passed. I went ahead and I animated our crystal matrix, and we got it right into here. In fact, I spawned in a couple of them already. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't recording. Oh, no. So, yeah, Mirian block. I spawned in some of these, and I took all the blocks that we had in our system, and I put it into this item barrel because we didn't have that before, but I can't really think of a reason why we want to keep spawning these in, so I stopped that from spawning. We can see that we spawned in a few of the crystal matrix, and then the crystal team, yeah. So we have all of those over here. So the way this is set up now is I did notice that this has a redstone signal thing on there, so I can flip the lever here and we stop converting, so I don't have to worry about putting a redstone card into this, and I don't have to worry about like manually pressing that button. Yeah, we just have a lever right here, which makes that pretty simple. Over here we have, what is that? About 1,800 buckets of essence ready to go, so that's pretty cool. And then in any one of these, I can toss in the mob imprisonment tool. It doesn't really matter which one. I can put into this one, for instance, whichever one that one is. And then if we flip this lever, we start spawning these guys in. Yeah, so this is working really well. Yeah, we can spawn in quite a few of them at a time, it looks like. So yeah, they spawn in, they all get warped over here, and they just warp right on top of our mob crusher, mob grinder thing down there, and they immediately die, and then we start collecting the blocks over here. Yep, we've seen this before. Now I was trying with all three of these going, and it seems to work just fine. So if we need a large amount of any of these types of blocks, yeah, this is definitely the way to do it. This is fantastic. Well, for right now, we don't need like many stacks of these crystal matrix blocks, so we'll go ahead and turn it off for now. And this, yeah, we have this, okay, yeah, that only works if I flip that on. I think we'll leave that alone for right now. 1,700 is quite a lot, to be honest. So, oh, that was loud. So now that we have all of that done, we can get rid of these guys. Our ultimate ingots that we've been trying to get towards, yeah, this is a lot closer to our reach now. So we needed the crystal matrix ingots, but we just have the crystal matrix block. So again, we just need to set up a factorizer recipe here. So crystal matrix, we need one of these, which is going to turn into 9 of the ingots. So we'll just throw this into the split factorizer, this one. That should give us the 9 ingots that we can set the recipe for, and then put the recipe in there. And we should be all good. So there's that done, this. You know what? In fact, I think I probably could have taken this guy. Well, can I do that in here? If I press R on, no, let me click on this one. If I press R, yeah, I can't actually do that on here. I guess if I searched for it, I could have like shift clicked the item into the thing without having to grab these items first, but it's fine. Anyway, so we want this in here, and then we can make crystal matrix ingots. Crystal matrix ingots. Let's make, I don't know, 200 of them. Do we got enough stuff? We do. It's only 23 blocks worth. So yeah, we can go ahead and get those, which is great. So now that we have those available, we should be able to do some other stuff here. So what else do we need? So star metal, that is EMC. Lime matter, EMC. Resonating gem, EMC. Red quartz, lavender quartz. Do we have these different quartz? I don't think. Blaze quartz, nether quartz. Yeah, I don't think we've made any of these really. So if I wanted to make red quartz, we need 4 of those, which have EMC themselves. And those are made. You know what? Actually, I feel like we've made these before, didn't we? We should learn these things. Or did we already do this? Let me take a look. Quartz. Ah, look at this. Okay, so I'll grab a few stacks of the red quartz. I remember doing something like that, but I didn't remember having the blocks. Lavender. I guess we have all of these searched, right? So there's lavender. I don't know how many of these we need. I'm just gonna grab like 3 stacks of each. Elven. Whoops. Quartz. That was the green one. Elven. 3 of those. We needed red quartz. We have sunny quartz. Looks like we're gonna need 4. I guess we need 4 stacks of everything. Sunny quartz. All right, so that should be good. And I can't tell if we need anything else. So lime matter. Let's search for that. Lime. Okay, so I can only pull out 29 of those, and then we don't have enough EMC. Aha, so that's going to be something that we're going to have to look at, is getting a bunch of EMC. I know we have that already in this different type of matter. We just have to convert it up, right? So I guess if I come in here and type matter, we can grab a whole bunch of this stuff, dump it in here, and then convert it back into lime. Lime matter. All right, so now we got stack plus 22 of it. That might be enough for now. Do we have everything we need to make an ultimate ingot at this point? We might. Oh, I do need the star metal. Star metal. All right. And then that was made on which one of these? That's the green, the ultimate crafting table. Cool. So if we do that, all right, so it looks like we are missing the crystal matrix, and we're missing mana quartz. Oops. Mana quartz. Okay. So now we just need the crystal matrix and, oh, I guess resonating gem as well. Resonating gem. Let's put away, how about one of those? We'll grab a stack of that. All right, and then we need the crystal matrix ingots. All right, let's put away the wand of animation. I'll put this one in here, and then we'll grab 2 stacks of that. I think we should be good now. Awesome. So there is 10 of these, the ultimate ingots. We only need 9 of them. So I'm going to remove this right here. So this should only allow us to craft 9. All right, and then we get all of this stuff in here I got to get rid of. Okay, do we get a quest complete for making the ultimate ingot? We do. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, this does not have EMC. And the uses for the ultimate ingot, we can turn it into a block, which means we'll be able to animate it, spawn it in. And then that is what we were waiting for to get this processing upgrade to double our output. That can be used in quite a few other things. Looks like a creative ember source. We can use it to make neutronium solar panels. Eventually, the transmutation tablet. That's something that'll be useful, so we can have the transmutation table on us wherever we want to. And we don't always have to keep running over to this guy. Yeah, that'll be very nice. What else can we do with this thing? We can do the neutron collector. That sounds like probably the next thing we should look at doing, because I'm sure those neutrons are going to be very, very useful to us. We're going to need awakened cores, which means we're going to have to do some draconic evolution. Okay, so we got a few things ahead of us. Let's not get too far ahead here, and we can put all this stuff back, I guess. Grabbed way too many of this, but it's fine. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make the ultimate ingot block. Nice. Block of the ultimate. I am the one. Don't weigh a ton. Huh. Okay, so block of the ultimate. So we are going to want another barrel. Like I saw this. Put that in there, take it back. Then we're going to animate this thing. So we need another mob imprisonment tool. And then I guess we need the wand of animation again. Put that back in my bar over here. Wand of animation, mob imprisonment tool, and then the block, obviously. So block, animate, grab it. Awesome. So now we have the, it was called the ultimate. I guess we'll just call it ultimate. So we'll do that over onto this thing, anvil, and rename it once again. Ultimate. There it is. Awesome. All right, so we got yet another thing done, which is fantastic. Whoops. And then we'll put this wand of animation back. Now, people are saying in the comments when I made this that we can put mending and all this stuff on there. You're absolutely right, we can, but you know, we can use it 60 more times before that's even something that we have to think about. Like, there's no reason to keep it at 100%. We're not just spamming it everywhere. So I think we are fine on that for now. So let's grab this guy. We'll bring it down, add it to our barrel collection. Show the magnets off so we're not picking up all sorts of mob drops down here. And this goes here. Very good. Then we'll just add that over into, I guess, this one here. Exact copy. All right, so if we do this, yeah, we're getting the crystal matrix and we are getting the ultimate now. So all of that should end up in the barrels over here. Yeah, check it out. We're getting a bunch of these blocks of the ultimate. So the next step is we need to set up another split recipe so we can convert those into the ingots. Let's go ahead and turn this back off for now. Cool. And then we'll get that recipe set up upstairs so we can make all of the ultimate ingots that we want to make. So if I search this is what I was trying to do before. Ultimate. So if we search for the block, we look for the uses, we can go to factorize or split, then we can just shift click that button there. I don't have to like manually go over to the machine or whatever. Split, and then we can add it right here. So now if I want to do ultimate ingot, I can just click this, say next, and then we get 9 ingots. Boom. Awesome. Yes, this is really, really good stuff. All right, guys. So now that we have the ultimate ingot, the last thing that we have on our chain of things that we were trying to accomplish previously is this processing upgrade. So that required the ultimate ingots. It did require some purple diamonds and an ore processing upgrade. So diamonds, I was just looking, we don't have any of the purple diamond gems, but we do have the ore. So I think we just take 4 of those ore and we smelt those and we should just get the gem. I don't know if you can fortune those or not. But anyway, oh, I guess we double them. So we get 2 of those. They have EMC, so maybe we should just learn them. Okay. So now that we have that, can we do this? Okay, we do not have this ore processing upgrade. We don't have that thing. So here's this one. And then this one. And then... Was that what we needed? That's it. Okay. So we have everything that we need. And there is the processing upgrade. And this has EMC, so we're just going to go ahead and learn that straight away. Okay, very good. So furnace upgrades, quest complete. So that is the last quest that we needed for the alpha section. Yeah, alpha section, the very first section took us all the way to episode 100 and what are we on, 19 now? In order to complete this? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Okay, so now that section is completed. Yeah, the idea was we were kind of working our way down this list here, trying to complete all of these sections before we jump right into the very end game and just try and like complete everything here. So we'll probably be working on some of this stuff here and then bouncing back and forth, I think. Do we have any other quests here that are ready to be claimed? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, this one right here looks like it's ready to be claimed. It's these things that repeat. And even though it says that we have unclaimed rewards, we can't claim them. I think that's just an error in the book itself. So processing upgrade doubles output. So if we were to replace something, what would we replace? Enables the processing of ores. Yeah, it almost feels like if we're going to be using this, we'd want to upgrade and do something that isn't liquid fuel. And if we're not doing liquid fuel, I'm not sure how we power these. I guess coal or something? Yeah, that could be something that we do. Well, anyway, I'll have to give that a little bit of a think here because I'm not sure what we're going to do and how we're going to support that and running all the stuff to get it going. We might look at that next episode. Not entirely sure. But anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.